Go. All right, we're live. How's it going? Let's get everything going. All right. How's it going? My name is Jonathan Dunker. You can call me Dunk. It's my nickname. It's been my dad's nickname, my grandfather's nickname. It's just what I call myself. Just don't think about it. Just call me whatever you want. So today I'm going to show you how I'm basically generating a lot of leads, posting AI generated content to multiple platforms. So I'm just going to really dive right in real quick, but I wanted to show you a few things first. Again, I'm all about really just showing you exactly the process that I'm doing, and you could just copy me step by step, apply it to your niche. I really do love like AI. I nerd out about this stuff, AI generated content and stuff. So, you may be able to find a different way to do this. You might have a different niche, and you could take the same exact strategy that I show you and apply it to your niche, or you could just copy me and just do the exact same strategy, promote the same things. It's up to you. But you could really just it's mostly the strategy and generating the content with AI and then applying it to whatever your niche is. So don't think that just because I'm showing you how I'm generating content with AI to promote generating content with AI, that's all that you could do with it. That you are able to do the same strategy in whatever your niche is. I have several people that are doing that same thing. But it bothers me when people just are selling the way to do something just by copying them. Trust me, this works in any niche. Any niche, it's really just about generating content that gets you leads. It's marketing 101. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was a couple things before. Let me just share my screen. I want to share this into my community actually real quick. I have a school community. Let me just go over to the tab. I'm still having. I went to visit family for Thanksgiving, and I just never went home. It's been like weeks now. I don't know. Maybe I might even just stay here until the end of the year. What do you think? Let me know. So I have my school community. It's called Wealth on Autopilot. I'm just going to quickly just post this in here. I'm just letting people know that I'm going to talk about, going live to talk about how you can get unlimited leads with AI content, which is actually this. I'm not kidding. And I have an easy hack I'm going to share. So there's a link. If you ever want to make sure that you get these notifications, join my school. It's completely free. You can go to, let me just click right here. Here's the link. I'll just zoom in so you can see it. School.com//wealth on autopilot. Feel free to jump in. We'd love to have you. Let me just shape that a little differently just because I have one screen. I usually, when I'm streaming it at home, I have another screen off to the side, and it's just a little bit more difficult to do it on one screen. So, okay, so jump in there, and there goes that. Zoom out. They added this. Apparently, if you type in the search, "let there be cat," this cat pops up, and you could play different musics. And also you could hit the cha-ching thing. Oh gosh, stop. I don't need the ka-ching. Apparently a bunch of people pay me. That's funny. It's just funny. That's not what this is about. Let me just go back. Okay, I'm gonna be all serious now. Okay. So what basically the string of things is you generate content with AI. It could either be fully generated with AI, it can either fully be generated with AI, or it can be generated partially with AI. And then you kind of piece it together using tools like use CapCut if you really wanted to use it like a completely free tool. That's my favorite like free editor out there. So if you're looking for something for free, CapCut's my favorite one. But there's other ones that I personally don't use CapCut. I do pay for the premium one. It's only a couple bucks a month. It doesn't matter. But I do personally use Descript a lot more than I use any other editor. And now I've used many pro editors, and the reason why is because I'm able to generate everything within that one app. And I did a video the other day. I'm going to do some more about it. There was a little lag on my computer while I was streaming, so I want to do one when I'm not streaming, just so you could see exactly what it worked, like how to do it. But I've been generating these shorts very quickly. I use ChatGPT to generate the short or the script. I just drop it into Descript, and then I have Descript create a voiceover. And then that voiceover, I just literally just grab either stock footage. Within Descript, you're also able to generate images and add motion to them if there's something that doesn't work. So point is, the point of these videos isn't to be they don't have to be perfect is my point. You can put all the effort in the world that you want. You could even use other tools that generate them automatically and have a similar result. But the more effort that you put in, manually, you are going to have a little bit more result that way. So, um, yeah, if this is helpful, if this is some stuff that you want me to continue going over on these lives, I it works best when you tell me what I like, what I should go over, because or what you would like me going over, because I want to make sure I'm making content that is going to serve you. Because the way that I monetize, and you could do it too, is not by selling people things, but by helping them actually take the same processes as me in the same flow. And if they sign up for different things like affiliate products down the line, then I have passive income coming. I'm all about passive income. I don't want to be working 24 hours a day. I want to be able to take a week off, a month off, a year off, and still have income coming in. And if I disappear, that might be why. But that's what I'm after. I'm not after creating another full-time job online, which I know a lot of people, when they go online, they're creating a full-time job, and that's not what we want. We want to automate as many things with AI, generate as much as we can with AI, and then just be basically the person that just makes sure, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. So I think you get the point. I'm rambling a little bit now. Again, tell me if those things are helpful. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go to this. I'm just going to show you a few things. If you do want to follow along, by the way, in the description, there is a link. And just go, it's, let me just bring it up and show you what I'm talking about. Boo-boo, and there we go. So it just brings you to a landing page. It's AIprofitchecklist.com. If you go to that, that is part of the flow. So if you go to that, it's going to give you a checklist. I'll just show you the checklist too. It's going to give you you're just seeing the exact funnel that I'm just explaining. So it's going to give you a checklist, not that one. This one right here, which I'm constantly updating, and anything that I'm using, I'm actually going to be adding in a snapshot. So you could just snapshot some of my emails right here and just start creating right away. And, anytime that I have a tutorial, I'm just going to be adding it in here. Or if I find one that's good, I'm going to add it in. Why is that weird? That's all. It was kind of weird. I'll just add it in there to make sure that you could get through each step. Even if I don't have the video yet, I'll keep adding them in here to make sure that we have a really good workflow. And then anything that I find from somebody else, if I don't find it from somebody else, I'll make sure that I just record one myself, like we're going to be going over today. So what I'm going to be going over today is how to generate a whole bunch of pieces of content really fast, and then where to post it more so. Because you could generate this content with all sorts of different platforms, like all these different places. You could generate the images with Sora or Runway Gen 3, which are AI video generators. And again, those are in the checklist. Go ahead and grab it. Make sure that you do copy this. Go to File, and there's a little instruction to File. And where is it? Make a copy and just save it to your own Google Drive. And then you'll have your own copy. But because then you'll be able to do things like actually click. I don't think I'm even logged into the right. Oh, no, I am. There it is. You can click done or anything like that and just mark the things as you go through them. And then make sure that you bookmark this original one, because I am going to constantly be updating this. And I'm actually going to update it today while we're live, just so you can see that I am constantly updating this sheet whenever I find something that's going to be helpful for you. So I think it's a very helpful way to just show you how to make money with AI. Cool. And one other thing I wanted to bring up before we move on, one of the things that I designed my titles, parts of my descriptions, and also like finding content that's going to do well on YouTube. I've been using a tool called Spotter Studio. And just so you know, they do have a giveaway right now. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't even know how they could be doing this, but the only way they're giving away $25,000 this month. And all you have to do is create a free trial to Spotter. Like, and when you create projects within that, let me just open this up. So every single project that I create, it's another entry, and they're doing this through the end of the month. So it's actually, they're giving away $20,000 to one person, and then 5 people are going to get $1,000. So it's like, hey, you know what? A free tool that's actually helping me grow on YouTube, finding viral things. And, even if you cancel it before the end, you do have to actually create a trial. But if you go to my link, and or do whatever you like. But if you want to support me, go through my link. I really appreciate it. If you do end up keeping it, that does help me out. But if you it created this, and this was kind of like the different thumbnails, and then you could bookmark them and say like, I liked this thumbnail, like I kept this one right here, and this is kind of like what was the basis of today's thumbnail. And then I use ChatGPT to reverse engineer this prompt, and then I use a tool right here called Replicate, where I actually took that prompt, put it in here, and then I had cloned my face, and I was able to generate a thumbnail. So now I am able to create that content really quickly. So, but what the thing is, like, beyond these lives, you're saying like, oh, Jonathan, you're making, you can't go live every single day. True. Well, and also you could repurpose these lives, which is a really good way to actually double down on your content. Also turn them into shorts. I like to use Descript, and that's in the checklist to repurpose my lives just by hitting a few buttons. And I use StreamYard, which I should put that in the checklist. Actually, I'm going to add that to the checklist. Use StreamYard, and it will actually be recording this image of my face separately from the background, and then I'm able to further repurpose my content. But what if you wanted to create content that kind of goes out automatically to a whole bunch of platforms, to a whole bunch of places, all at the same time, but and to get you leads? So I make this one short, for instance, and I want to post it everywhere I possibly can. So most people would say, where can I post these platforms? Like, where can I post it? So you can go to like a tool like this where I use Radar, which again, that's in the checklist. It's a really helpful tool, and you're able to post on a bunch of different platforms. I mean, like they even have, they have YouTube, Facebook, they have Twitter or X, but it's expensive because Twitter's API is stupid. X's API is stupid. But personally, what I usually do is I use this tool to post on mainly Facebook pages. And then also, I also post them on YouTube, and also you can do it for Instagram. So the reason why you would do that is because when you post on a Facebook page, you could actually create the same content or one piece of content and then post it, not just on all the Facebook pages, but Facebook is fine with you posting the same piece of content multiple times. I wouldn't do it if one's piece of content's doing really well. But you see, I could just keep on creating Facebook pages, and you don't want to, Facebook might flag them if you go out and like create 100 right now, but you can create a whole bunch of these Facebook pages for free. And then you're going to be able to post things like reels. You ever wonder where you have to post? You're like, oh, there's a reel on Facebook. Where do you post that? You have to have a Facebook page, and you could post a reel to that Facebook page. And yep, one second. Yeah, you could post a reel to that Facebook page. And when you do that, it's going to potentially push it out just like any other reel. You could do the same thing with Instagram, just so you know, but you could keep on making multiple Facebook pages. With Instagram, you need to have a new account, you need to create a new email, all that fun stuff. But with Facebook pages, you could just create one Facebook page or one Facebook account, and then that Facebook account could basically be an admin for that Facebook page. And then you could just keep on creating more and more Facebook pages. Personally, just a side note, I do actually add in additional admin just to be on the safe side in case anything was to happen to one of those Facebook accounts. Then you always have access to all these Facebook pages. And the thing is, like, you're not necessarily going to get all these leads on day one, but if you're posting this video, for instance, say you have a YouTube short and you're posting this video onto 20, 30, 40, 50 places, and you're like, oh, I posted that video and it didn't do well on this platform. Cool. Or maybe it didn't do well on one Facebook page, but what if it did well on one? What if it didn't do well on the other? Say you have 50. I don't know. I don't even have 50. So just so you know, say you have 20. You make 20 Facebook pages and you want to post to all 20 of those Facebook pages all at the same time. Or if one of them doesn't do well, then you have all these other posts that are going to actually benefit from it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook page. And then what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to go to things like Radar, and you're going to be able to create multiple pieces. Like, you're going to be able to post it onto multiple platforms all at the same time. And as you keep on adding more, you're basically adding more and more pieces of content. But just as a side note, I know a lot of people, I know you guys, you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna post it on on YouTube as well." You could post on YouTube these videos, but just do it once, just so you know, because YouTube's algorithm is different than Facebook or Instagram, anything on Meta. But Meta, they're fine with you posting the same reel on all these different platforms, which means that you have an opportunity to be able to get even more leads. And I'm going to show you these videos in just a second, just so you get an idea. So let me actually just bring up one thing real quick so you could, excuse me. Actually, bring up my actual one right here. I'll just bring up my YouTube channel real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. And actually, I realize that if you want to hear it, I have to change a setting on my computer. Just give me 1 second, just so you can see it. I have to go to audio, sound, output. Oh, there you go. Oh, it was right. Never mind. It was set right. I'm crazy. You knew that. So I can go to YouTube, and but honestly, I'll tell you, like, I get less traffic from YouTube from this stuff than I do from Facebook. Just to be clear, so you can go look at my Facebook accounts, all that stuff, but you're not necessarily going to, or my YouTube account, and you're like, you're not getting a bunch of views on it. Well, it's because I'm posting it in like 40 different places, and I get leads from some of them, but not all of them. And because you have that, you're getting more of the chances. So here we are. We're live right now. I didn't even check to make sure that the audio was coming through. Have that, you're getting yeah, it is. Okay, great. It's perfect. I get always paranoid with that. So things like this, these shorts. So yeah, these are the clips that I made with Descript, and they actually do really well. Yeah, some of them get like some of them, I can't speak today, might not do as well, but some of them get couple hundred views. I've had some that get a couple thousand views, but each of these sends them back to lives, which it's just extra content that's growing my engagement. And then because I'm getting good engagement on these, it's going to start pushing these. But this type of video right here,
these three AI.
So I'll just play it real quick so you could hear it. But these types of videos are what we're going to be posting. You could use either all AI footage. You could use this. So I use some stock footage and GIFs. I don't know. I don't know. Tell me, am I speaking it? Am I saying it right? I don't even know. Tell me right. I'm so confused. I know there's always that disagreement. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna shut up. It's only a couple seconds long, so you could see the type of video we're making. And I've actually been thinking about that I could probably share a lot of these with you. So you'll get the idea. 1 second. My name is Jonathan Dunkerley. What is a guy? I didn't click.
These three AI tools can help you make $100 a day without lifting a finger. First up, AIProfitChecklist.com. It's your free step-by-step guide to start earning passive income with AI, even if you're just getting started. Next up, Replicate.com. This tool creates AI-generated images for videos of you that run 24/7, growing your brand while you sleep. And third, EasyAIClone.com. Build AI avatars that create videos on autopilot, scaling your content and income effortlessly. With tools like these, stacking $100 a day is easier than ever. And that's why you need to know about how these three AI tools can help you make $100 a day without lifting a finger.
So you see, I created that. It took that video probably took me about 10 minutes to throw together between ChatGPT creating the script, drop it into Descript, generating the voiceover, and then just dropping all the AI footage or the AI or stock footage or in real quick, and then generating a closed cap or like the closed caption on top. You can use different whatever. It's super customizable. It's really cool. So point is that now I could take that video, I could post it on all sorts of different platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Facebook, and I'm just going to walk you through how to make a Facebook page. This is one that reload. Why are you reloading? Face to the book. Of course. It's because I'm it's for some whenever you switch between your main account and those. So I'll just go back to that real quick so you could see what this is one that I made earlier. Boom, boom. Right here. And it's pretty simple. I haven't posted to this one yet because I made this one earlier today because every couple days I make one or two. Just because I don't want Facebook to get grumpy at me or anything like that. And all of this was generated with AI. The title was generated with AI. My icon was generated with AI. My banner was generated with AI. with this intro right here, which is like a little mini bio was generated with AI. And that's like the main stuff that you need as far as content that's generated with AI. But generated the stuff that you need in general. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go back to my main profile. So you'll start at your main profile. Ooh, look at that. You don't need to go that. So you're going to go to your main page. I need to update my own profile. It's like super out of date. And you're going to see the thing along the side. It's going to just say pages. We're going to click that. And you're going to be able to see any pages that you're an admin for. So I have a whole bunch that are AI, some like Web3 and crypto ones, but I'm focusing on all of my AI ones right now. So I have those, but now what we could do is just click right here where it says create new page. So I'm going to click create new page. Now we need to fill in the juicy information along the left column. So I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT. You see, I'm going to scroll to the top so you can see how I started this. So I just like, give me 20 Facebook page title ideas, so on and so forth. And I gave it some examples of ones that I like, just so it would know what kind of here's a hack for ChatGPT or any AI prompt. Just give it as much information when you're starting as possible in its first prompt. I'm not saying like as you go, the first prompt. Give it as much information in the first prompt as you can. Tell it, you are this. I want this. In all honesty, in hindsight, I look at this, it's probably not as much as I should have done. I should have given it more information, but I'm getting good output. So I'm not going to complain about that one. But it's like, if you want a good result, you need to have as much data so it knows who it is, basically. So then I asked it just to give me title ideas. And then once I have the title ideas, I asked for a description. And, I needed it to be shorter. So I asked it to be shorter. And then I asked for its first, PFP, the profile picture. And it's AI. So I wanted to look like a robot. People are going to see it. It's like, I'm not pretending like I'm a person. It's an AI Facebook page. So I'm using an AI avatar. And then I created this banner. And all of this is available within ChatGPT, by the way. If you have I don't have the free version, so I can't tell you I have the $20 a month version. So if you have the $20 a month version, you're going to be able to do this. And also you get access to Sora now. Did you know that? Yeah, I'll cover that in a second or in another video too, but Sora is an AI video generator. If you have the $20 plan, I believe that you can, they give you 1,000 credits a month, which equates to about 50 videos. And I think you get a little bonus this month too. So, and then when I wanted to generate another one, I just told it create, another page. And I just, asked it to do your title for this one I actually had an income generator because I just grabbed it from the other one as well, the list that it gave me. And then it generated me this image, and then it generated me this image. And then when I wanted to move on to, there was I didn't really like this one. So I made some notes. And if there's some small details that you ever want to do in one of these images, just click it. And you could either just type stuff, or you could just click this little brushy thing at the top, and you could like paint over a spot. Like you don't want AI income generator. You want that cut out. You could highlight it right there and make notes on what you want to do in that spot. And it will actually generate that little piece of the prompt, which is pretty cool, that you don't have to generate the whole entire image anymore. Okay, so let's go back, and you could see the one I did today. I just said, great, now let's make another one. So now I have a chain, like an email, a prompt. So you can keep on creating these in the same chain. And you've already trained the chat once. And there's also, they have like the new project thing, which I'm still learning a little bit about that. I'll share that in a little bit, and that might be able to help train it better too. But it gave me 20 different ideas, and I believe I went with automate and earn with AI. But if I wanted to do like AI cash machine, that's a pretty good one. I probably go back and get that too. I like that. But I picked the title. So I'm going to go with automate and earn with AI. Now the short bio description. And it gave me the little description. And then I gave it a little note. Okay, great. Now let's do another profile picture. And I wanted it to be a little different than the last one because I think the first two turned out a little too similar. But I took that, it generated it. I'm happy with it. And I said, great, now the cover photo. And I wasn't super happy with this. I could have just taken the brush that I showed you earlier and cleaned up this text and it probably would have worked fine, but I kind of wanted it to have a little different look than the other ones, which seemed like the other ones all had like the head in the middle. And I just made some notes and there we go. If we go back to the Facebook page, I mean, actually I already started it, but you got that idea. I was able to do all that. So now let's not even overthink this. Let's go and do. Where's the top of that? You could even copy this. Say you have a whole entire series, and this is the first one. I showed you how to start it. So say it's your second, third, fourth. You get it fine-tuned how you like. Okay, great. And let's make another one. Name suggestions first. Boom. Okay. Okay, it's going to give me 20 name suggestions. AI Wealth Builder, AI Profit Systems. I like that one, actually. AI Hustle Engine, AI Income Blueprint, AI Success Lab. Ooh, I like AI Success Lab. I'm getting some good ones on that, both this and the last one. I think I'm going to be having fun making a couple of these over the next couple days. But yeah, so why don't we go with one of these? So like AI, about AI Profit Systems. There we go. So let's go back over to Facebook and just paste that in. AI Profit Systems. Let's go with that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now just paste this down here. And again, you can just, I'm going to make it super simple. Let's make, once you have this, great. Ta-da. So I'm just going to take this. I want the description now. Just pasting that. I don't know if you could see it at the bottom, but all what I did was I copied and pasted. It says we are going with, I'm changing that because the first one, but we're going with AI Profit Systems. Now a short bio. So there we go. It's generating the bio, which is going to go here. But first, we need a category. This is required. Depending on what you're doing, it's going to be your thing. And again, I'm doing AI, whatever your niche is. Maybe you're doing, dog training. Make content that promotes dog training. Make a dog training Facebook page. Maybe you're teaching people about crafts. Make a crafts Facebook page. Maybe you're teaching people how to do other AI stuff. Maybe you're teaching people how to grow on YouTube. Maybe you're teaching people, whatever you're teaching people how to do, however you're marketing, whatever you're doing, whatever your niche is, make Facebook pages about that. Again, it doesn't have to be AI. That's my thing. You don't have to do the same thing as me. Do your thing. You don't have to do the same thing as me. Do your thing. Okay. But what I usually do is just home business. I do home business. Again, that's my thing. You do your thing. So now we have, okay, learn how to leverage AI tools to automate workflows, boost efficiency, and generate consistent income. Build smart profit with AI. So I'm going to just grab that. I'm happy with that. I don't really need the emoji, so I'm probably going to cut that out, but I'm just going to paste it in here. Bio, remove the quick emoji. I don't need it really. And I have nothing. I'm going to hit create page. And look, I have a Facebook page. Just hitting the button. It's loading. Boom. Now, this page right here, we have contact website. Now, what I'm going to do and what I'd recommend you do is grab some sort of landing page. I do mine through High Level. And if you grab it right here, if you want to support me, you can go and grab this affiliate link. Again, if you do also on this checklist, again, I'm going to remind you, Spotter Studios is giving away $25,000. All you need to do is grab the free trial and create an account and create projects. By the end of every project is another entry. So I put it in that checklist. Go to this page, which I'm going to be putting in the Facebook page, which is AI. Look at all those shared Amazon wish lists for Christmas. Look at that. AIprofitchecklist.com. Got to grab that. All right. And then I am going to go back over to Facebook. And now that is going to be featured. So yes, I'm not depending on that, but hey, why not put a link there that people can click on, go here. When they click on this, they end up on my email list, which I'm able to send additional emails to them. And, you know, you say like, I'm not good at writing emails. I had that BS excuse for a long time too. AI will do it for you. Stop thinking that people care so much about what your emails are perfect. Just write an email, send it out. I had to get over that in my head too. Trust me. It's not unnormal. Just go and do it. So, like here, it just needs the name, email, and then when it goes into their email sequence, it's going to grab the link. But if you did notice that video, the first link that I mentioned, go to AIprofitchecklist.com. And then a certain amount of people, even whether they click on it, will type that in because you could remember AIprofitchecklist.com. You know, there's a whole, like my affiliate link for Descript is easyaiedits.com. That's a URL that I got. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you could do. I have videos on all those things, by the way. I'll put I actually will put the URL one into the checklist. That's one that I've been forgetting to add. I'll do it. So now what we'll do is go back over to Facebook page, and I don't need a phone number. I don't want people calling unless you have a phone number to share. Again, that's me. I'm going to skip phone number. I don't need an email address. I don't have an actual physical address I'm going to share. And I'm just going to say open. Oh, not that one. No hours. I don't need hours. And hit next. Now on the next tab, look, now we have our profile picture, which is the PFP. And then we have our cover photo. So now I'm just go back over to ChatGPT, and look, I'm just going to go ahead and again, I'll show you what I wrote last time. I said, great. Now let's make another profile picture like above. Let's mix it up. I just said different colors and stuff like that. You could always make variations if you want to have different things, you know, like a different, again, let's use the dog example. This is a different dog, different breeds in the image, or people at a different, whatever, you know, profile, mix it up. I'm going to add something. I'm going to say, make it retro AI. Just give it a little variation. Come on, let's see what it gives us. I could always go back and generate. So I'm going to get the profile picture, hit this button. And if you noticed before, the profile picture usually comes out good on the first one. It's the other one I might need to make a few little notes on. We're going to generate our image. Oh, okay. Ooh. I'm going with it. I like it. Okay. All right. So to save this, you just click it. It's gonna save a WebP file. Just so you know, not everything opens those WebP files, but you could just upload it directly to Facebook. Not every platform is placed nicely with it, but if you do, you could always bring it into something like if you have a Mac preview or different things. I'm not sure what on Windows. Bring it in there, and you could open it in that and just export it in a new one. Just so you know, it doesn't export into like NPEG or anything like that. So I'm gonna just download it. I'm gonna go back over to here. I'm just gonna drag the image from my other thing. I'm just dragging it right here. And now we have our cover photo. So there we go. That looks pretty. I like that. I like that. I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay. Now back over to ChatGPT. Again, you could go ahead and you might need to think of this next step, you know, from scratch. Okay. But I just said like, okay, great. Now we need the cover photo. So I'm just going to paste that again. Paste photo. And it's generating the cover photo. It knows what a cover photo is because it's a Facebook cover photo, and it's doing the proper aspect ratio that it needs and everything. And even if it's not, we'll just make a few little tweaks and let's see. I'm just making it quick. I want the head to be two. I'm gonna say two heads in the top, the far sides. I like that with the two. So like the other one. Try again. But please have the AI heads on the far sides of the image. Again, I'm being picky, but this would have been good enough, by the way, but I'm going to be picky. Each AI head is mirrored. There we go. So let's see what it gives us. Ba-dum. Closer. I do like the reason why I need to. I'm going to try one other thing. You could either, let me show you another way. You could either be happy with that, or I could do something like this. I'll just show you how to do this real quick. I could take this, and I could be like, I don't need this. I think this text is going to be cropped off in a kind of like a not so pretty way. So I'm just going to remove this text, and then I think that this is actually going to work really well. So you can see how this will work if you just want to make a small modification to the image versus just generating a new one and hoping for the best. Boom, boom. And let's see. Come on. It's funny how impatient we are with AI now. Let's see how this turns out. I think this is going to work. Let's download it. And if it doesn't work, there's this crazy thing that we could do. We could generate another one. I know. It's mind blowing. So I'm going to go and grab that image. And if it doesn't work, we'll figure it out. So here, and you could drag it up. I kind of really like the way that that's looking, actually. See, you could have that, but I was just trying to make it so it looks good. Like that. I actually think that turned out really well. If it would have been like the top of the letters would have been right here. So that's the reason I did that. And you could check what it was going to look like on mobile. It's a little different, but that actually kind of looks cool anyways. But looks better on desktop, but you get the idea. If I wanted, I could have tried to, my goal was originally to get the heads a little bit farther apart. But I think this turned out pretty good. So now we're going to do this next part right here. Again, I'm going to go and grab that link for this landing page, AIProfitChecklist.com. Again, you're going to do your own. I have this hosted through High Level, which again is in the checklist, which you get by going to AIProfitChecklist.com. And you see the flow. You're going to get your own URL. You can go through High Level, or if you already have an email autoresponder that you use, power to you. Oop, I clicked something. Boom. But if you don't have it yet and you go through one of those, you are supporting this channel. You're supporting the ability for me to do this. And it really does. I focus on recurring income, and that's part of the entire strategy. So I'm just showing you exactly how I do it, and you can just copy it and it works. So now I go back to the Facebook page with that link. I can click add action button. Now there's a whole bunch of action buttons here. I'm going to click try, do book, all these different, it depends on what your purpose is. But for me, I'm just going to go down to learn more, which is going to give me the ability just to paste in a link, which again is going to be the link to my checklist or my opt-in page. Save. Boom. Look at that. Now there will be a button where people can go, another point of contact that they can come and opt into my email. So I'm going to click next. Well, it's all coming together. It's all coming together, everyone. Now, this is a WhatsApp. Facebook Meta owns WhatsApp, and they integrate it. If you use that and you want to utilize it, you go for it. I don't. It's up to you. But it's there if that's what you're going to do. So I'm going to hit skip. And you could invite people that are your Facebook friends. I'm going to skip this because I'm starting from scratch. I'm not looking for the people that I already know. I'm looking for new people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? but some people might engage with it. You get the idea. I like it organic, but you can go ahead and invite people if you want. Up to you. So now we could say if we want notifications on our profile, mark promotional emails, up to you. So now you can click done. And now our Facebook page, look at that. We have a Facebook page. It's like magic. It's going to give you a couple little prompts right here. I'm going to click skip for now because but now see, we have our website there. We have all of the things that we just set up. You could skip this stuff, but as you start to, you do your first follower, these things are going to disappear from your page right here. But there really are two things that you could do at this point. You can go, say you're saying, Jonathan, I don't have any of the monies. I can't go and sign up for a tool like Radar, because Radar, it's like what I think to start, it's like $20 a month. And as you add more profiles, I think there's like a $2, $3 upcharge that they charge for each profile that you add. If it's making you money, I'm like, if it's not making more than $3 a month for a profile, then yeah, don't. It does take several months for you to rev up these profiles. And once you start posting that's why AI, post with AI content, and you're not going to get burned out, and you're posting to all of them. So you're doubling up all of your efforts. But say you don't have the capital to do this, you could, if you do want to do it, again, I'm just going to repeat myself. I have Radar right here. That's my affiliate link. If you do go through that, you do support this channel. Appreciate it if you do. But if you don't want to go through that, you go down. I can't speak. You can come down here where it says Meta Business Suite along the left-hand side right here. And it's going to launch this like back office for Meta, Facebook, your profile. It is going to be controlled by, again, that profile, your actual profile. But what you could do here is you can go over here to content, and you could see you can create a reel or you can create a post. But say we have like create a reel, for instance. Wanted to create a reel, you would come right here. You'd upload a video file. Let me just actually add one real quick, just because I have to actually show you. Add one to show you. Boom, 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 boom. This is a new profile. Why don't I just add this video? I haven't ever added this video in this profile.
Want to start making money with pause, AI, but don't know where to start? Here are 3.
Okay. All right. So now I've added that in, and let me actually just grab the title again. There we go. And I'm just going, now it knows that create reel. So it knows it's a reel, and reels only have the details. So I can just paste that in there. That was just the first one that I ever had in this series. Now I have a reel, AI profit system. That's the file. It's right there. And when people watch this video, it's going to, like, I have 2 other helpful links, and one of them is my landing page. That's all. Like, I could pick a different, boom, boom. I could pick a different thumbnail. You could even split test thumbnails if you like. Image like frames. It's up to you. But you have the title, and now I'm going to hit next. I don't really need to do anything on here because I'm not going to edit the video. We're all good. We're not adding music or anything like that. Hit next. And I could just hit share and it would just post it, or I could hit schedule. And you see, I'm showing you on December 14th at, it's right now, it's about 2:45 p.m. for me, and you need to schedule it at least 20 minutes ahead. So if I posted this right here and I said, maybe I wanted it to go live at 3:15, so which is in about 30 minutes from now. And you can go and find this page after this live and go, and you'll see that it's posted about 30 minutes after we schedule this. Now, you don't need to do anything else on this page unless you want to. It's completely up to you. Go look at these things. I don't. You could also save it as a draft, but I'm going to schedule it. And now I'm just going to hit schedule. And now it's scheduled the post. If I want to come back over here where it says planner, you see right here, I have a first scheduled post. It's a reel directly on that Facebook page. If I wanted to do text, like an image, I can continue to do it the same exact way, where I like create content, but it would, instead of it being a reel, it would be an image. If I wanted it to be text, just like a text post, it would be able to post it. I could schedule all those things out. But the thing is, if you have when you start one Facebook page, this isn't a big deal. But when you have 5, 10, 15, 20, if you were to go and schedule your month's worth of content out, you would have to go through every single Facebook page and schedule the same content out and then the same content out, but it's there. So if you don't want to spend money on a scheduler, there is an option for you. But the thing is, like, you can keep on creating more and more and more of these pages. And another thing you could do with Radar, which is really the reason why I love it so much, is you can create basically an Excel file. And there's this little hack with Dropbox where you could, if you change one of the letters in the link, it becomes a download file, like a share link from Dropbox. And then I can just put those into an Excel file, upload it in here with like the scheduled dates and the titles, and it will just like schedule them out for like the entire month just by uploading a document. It's kind of crazy. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna get it. But then it will schedule it out to all the different platforms. And then when it's posting, it's not posting them all at the same time. The time that you schedule, that's the first post, and then it will like wait a little bit and then post the next one. So it kind of staggers through all of the different places it's posting. Cool. Yeah. I mean, again, that was insanely easy. And I could have, like, I've already made one today just because I was just going through the flow just to make sure everything worked really good. And yeah, I could have easily made way more if I wasn't, showing you how to do it. But that's how you can create 5, 10, 15, 20, like make one a day, or maybe that's part of your thing. And then after a week, you have 7. And maybe you take a little, like because maybe you let your profile sit for a little bit, and then I can't vouch that Facebook's not going to like flag you making too many. I don't know, but that's the reason I only make a couple here and there. But when I do, they become good, and start posting the same thing, the stuff onto all of the different profiles, and then eventually those videos are going to start taking off. So you could just post onto one Facebook page, one YouTube channel, one Instagram account, one Twitter account to X account, one Blue Sky. I don't even know. I'm still trying to figure out how to utilize Blue Sky. I haven't even played around with it too much yet, but it's another platform, another place that you could post and potentially get leads. That isn't saturated yet, by the way. So that's why I'm looking at that. But Facebook pages, you could create a whole bunch of them. And just so you know, this does work the same way as far as being able to post the same thing onto multiple Instagram accounts as well. But I didn't have to create a new Facebook account. I just created that another account or another page, and my account is the a admin on it. And what I usually do is I have a second Facebook account that I created just to be as a security in case I wanted to ever just in case anything ever happened to my Facebook account, then I would still have access to all these pages. But that was super easy. And I mean, and again, in like 30 minutes, there's going to be a post here, and there's a brand new account. And as people start getting these, you've been on Facebook, you've been on Instagram, reels get pushed out. People go like, oh, this is a cool thing. This is how you do it on Facebook with reels. And then once these reels start getting really popular, people are going to start hitting that little thumbs up button, and then people, when they do that, they're going to start liking it. The people are start following your page, and then your page will organically grow. You could definitely pay for ads if you want to, up to you, but your page could organically grow just by being shown in the feed. And, you can do this again, multiple accounts. Okay. Again, if this is helpful, let me know in the comments. I really do want to make sure that I'm making content that is helpful for you. If you do have stuff that you want, have any questions and lives over, the best way to get a hold of me is just by jumping into my school. Again, where's the URL? School.com/wealth on autopilot. Completely free. I'm not charging for it. It's just a place that I house. I prefer not to charge for the majority of the things that I do. I like being able to earn passive income and not have to be the person that is, like somebody who's trying to sell coaching and stuff like that. I'd rather just help. That's who I am. And I tend to be attracted and drawn to people that do the same thing in my world. Just so you know. Cool. Good. I think that was mostly what I wanted to go over today. I think that so just as a recap, again, go ahead and grab this checklist at aiprofitchecklist.com. It's going to give you this landing page or this Google sheet, which I'm constantly updating. And I did actually tell you that I was going to add it. So what I do is I'll say like set up Facebook page, and I'll add it in here. And once I'll just be able to add this, set up Facebook page, and I'll add a link. This is obviously not an affiliate link, but I'll add a link to the Facebook page, and then you can go ahead and, or like the page to create a Facebook page on your page. Does that make sense? I don't even know. And then I'll add a video, which is probably going to be a section of this live stream that I'll cut out, repurpose it, and put it there. So you just have to watch the section where it goes over creating a Facebook page. But now you're going to be able to say, hey, but where am I going to post this? I'm going to be able to post it on all sorts of videos. And if you say, hey, this template for this, this checklist works for you, copy it, make it relevant to your niche. If you're doing AI, rip me off. I mean, I have people that have helped me build this one too. There's nothing original in the world anymore. So then once they're in there, they get to go in your funnel, which you have through whatever landing page you have, landing page builder you have. I'm using Go High Level. I really like them so far. I used to be using Kit, and I really think I'm going to be transitioning to Go High Level because I do like them much better, all in one platform. And then again, I mentioned Spotter Studios giveaway. They're doing where's that tab? They're giving away $25,000. All what you need to do is go and sign up for the affiliate. And once you have an affiliate, or sorry, not affiliate, you sign up for their trial, and it gives you a free 60-day trial 60-day trial. And through the end of the month, anytime that you create a project right here, just create a project. Every single project you create is going to give you another entry in that. So if you go and create enough projects for like 20 videos, you got 20 entries, and you have 20 chance or 100 entries, 100 video, projects. I don't think that you could just create like random ones and not do anything with them, but you actually got to create and come up with your title, your title, your hook, and your thumbnail templates. I'm burpy. And then you're going to be able to take that and get those entries. And by the way, I've been getting a lot of good titles, hooks, thumbnail designs, and I reverse engineer the thumbnails from those, and I put them into Replicate, which helped me create today's thumbnail. And I've been getting really good traction on these, and I clone my face. So I could clone my face, put it on the thumbnail that Spotter Studio is giving me basically a mock-up for. Like, this was the kind of the outline of today's, and I ended up coming up with this because of Replicate. But it's a great tool. Even if you end up not you're going to like it. But even if you don't end up keeping it, go and create your account. It's free. Go and create it. It's not just an account. Don't create an account. Go and create a free trial. And then if you want, cancel it before. But you get all these free entries into this giveaway, and it's great. They're giving away $25,000, and they've been it's insane. So okay, I'll get off that point. But then yeah, so just go through this list. I mentioned Radar. I showed you how to do it without Radar, but that just takes a lot of time. I did that at first. It's like, you want to schedule your entire month out, just schedule out a few days to do it, and you're great. But if time's what you have and you don't have the money to do Radar, then that's what you got to do. But now you can have multiple Facebook pages, and you can create the content once and post it to all of them. And I like using Descript to create content really quickly, especially shorts. That's high quality, looks good. And if you want, you could always just generate stuff even quicker with AI. Pictory is a great one, or all these different ones. Just generate the content. But again, it's your personal preference. Cool. Awesome. Boom, boom. Let me know if you like lives like these, like where I'm just going over this stuff. And if you think I should continue doing them like this, or if there's any suggestions, best place to do it is at my school, Wealth on Autopilot, school.com/Wealth on Autopilot. All right, thanks again for hanging out with me today. Go and enter into that spotter giveaway. I'm serious. I'm like, why not? Go make some get potentially win $25,000 or 20,000 or 1,000. You get my point. All right, have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Keep creating. Peace out. Bye.